How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection, and we are back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. We have 10 returns stacked up over here. Hope your weeks are starting off well. Your mailboxes are full, and we're going to start in Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland. Have a heck of a game there between the Commanders and the Ravens this past weekend. We have an index card. We have, Ron Hansen. Very good. I just sent these out, and I have to double check, but I might have his player error run completed if these are all signed. We have a 61 tops. Great looking Trophy Cup card. Yeah, I don't know if there's many out there, but this is a 67 Venezuelan. Beautiful signature on that card. Whew. 72 high number. I think that was his last card. And then a 69. Very cool. 4 out of 4 from Mr. Ron Hansen. Very nice. You can tell that Venezuelan card is a different card stock. But played from 1958 to 1972 with the Orioles, the White Sox, the Senators, the Yankees, and the Royals. He was a two-time All-Star, both in 1960 when they had 2 All-Star games per year, one mid-season, one end-of-season, and then he was also the AL Rookie of the Year in 1960. He got back to us. 4 out of 4 success. Just 6 days. I would like to put that 61 up. We're going to put him down there and slide that 67 Venezuelan card right there. It's actually in pretty solid condition for what it is. Very nice. Ron Hansen. Let's go to Oakland. Good old Oakland, California. We have, Eckersley. Dennis Eckersley. Very cool. I might have to pay the $30 to get this signed by Lee Smith. Very nice, though, from Dennis Eckersley. It's a thin blue. I think it's a Sharpie. See, it dug a little bit into the card there. And they got him there on an 84 tops. Why not? Very cool from Mr. Dennis Eckersley. Pretty quick sigs, but pretty full signatures there. The 70-year-old played for Cleveland, the Red Sox, the Cubs, the A's, the Cardinals, and the Red Sox again in 1998. He won 197 games with 390 saves. Great starter, great reliever. He had a 3.50 ERA with 2,401 strikeouts. He was a 6-time All-Star, an MVP and Cy Young Award winner in 1992 with those Oakland A's. He also won a World Series with them in 1989. Was an ALCS MVP in 88. Of course, they lost to the Dodgers that year. But led the MLB in saves twice. Pitched a no-hitter in 1977 with Cleveland. The A's have retired as number 43. He's part of the A's Hall of Fame, the Red Sox Hall of Fame, and the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Inducted on his first ballot in 2004. He got back to us. 2 out of 2 success. 15 days. He has a $10 fee per signature. That is cool. Like that 1993 Topps All-Stars card. Probably going to have to send that off to Lee Smith and bite that $30 bullet. Why not? How about Mobile? Mobile, Alabama, that is. Jeez. I don't get very many out of Mobile. Have an index card. We have Terry Adams. Very cool. Got him there in the Topps total from 03. Yeah, 2003. And then a 2004 Topps. Very nice little spring training photo. Looks like they're in the 04 Topps. But Terry Adams, 2 cards from the Phillies. He also pitched for the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Blue Jays, and I believe the Red Sox in 2004. So he must have a World Series ring with them. But won 51 games in his MLB career with a 4.17 ERA, 691 strikeouts. He was a pretty good reliever, especially with those Philadelphia Phillies. He got back to us. 2 out of 2 success. 24 days. Very nice there from Mr. Terry Adams. Cool to see some of these guys from the 2000s signing through the mail. How about, White River Junction, Vermont? We'll go with that. I think that's what it was. We have the Spaceman, Bill Lee, on a 1978 Topps. Got the Earth 2024 inscription on there. Mr. Bill Lee is 77 years old. He pitched from 1969 to 1982 with just the Red Sox and the Expos. He won 119 games in his MLB career with a 3.62 ERA, 713 strikeouts. He was an All-Star in 1973. He's a part of the Red Sox Hall of Fame, and he signed for us 1 out of 1 success, just 8 days. I think he only signs one per team, so you could probably send 2 cards, as long as one's an Expo and one's a Red Sox. Let's go to Charlotte, North Carolina next. Charlotte, North Carolina. We have, Mr. Billy Barnes. Billy Ray Barnes on a 59 Topps. Don't think that's his rookie. I think his 58 is a rookie. Signature's getting a little thinner. I've sent to him probably 3 times now. Mr. Barnes, he's 89 years old. He went to Wake Forest. He was a 2nd-round pick in the 1957 draft to those Philadelphia Eagles. He was a ACC Player of the Year in 1956, also a first-team All-American. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have retired as number 33. I think he actually won a college World Series with them back in 1955. So all-around athlete. Played for the Eagles, the Red Sox. Played for the Eagles, the Redskins, and the Vikings from 1957 to 1966 in the NFL. Won an NFL championship in 1960 with those Eagles, and he got back to us 1 out of 1 success. 8 days, should probably add. He was also a 3-time Pro Bowler. So all-around athlete, Mr. Billy Ray Barnes. Very cool. Let's go to Santa Clarita, California. We have a nice little blank index card. And we have Tommy Malone. Whoa. For the Nationals collection there. Almost looking like Patrick Corbin, who probably won't be a National much longer once the season's over. Tommy Malone on a 2012 maybe? Yeah, 2012 Topps. Very cool. I think he came over from the Oakland A's and trade there. No, they traded him off to the A's. But played for the Nationals, the A's, the Twins, the Brewers, the Mets, the Mariners, the Orioles, the Braves, the Blue Jays, all from 2011 to 2023. I think he's actually been pitching in the Mexican Baseball League recently, but has won 53 games, along with 53 losses in his MLB career. The 4.58 ERA, 713 strikeouts. 37-year-old got back to us 1 out of 1 success. 78 days, pretty cool. Happy to add that to the Nationals collection, even though he was only with them for 2 seasons, 2011 and 2018, I think. Last year, Bryce Harper was floating around there. But Mr. Malone, yeah, 78 days. Very cool. Relatively current player. How about Metroplex, Michigan? We have Mickey Lolich on a 67 Topps card. Very cool. Love that. A little struggle in there with the Mickey, it looks like, but it's there nonetheless. Wish I was sending to him earlier on in my TTMing. Only started sending to him recently in the last year or so. But Mr. Mickey Lolich, he's 84 years old. He won 217 games in his MLB career with a 3.44 ERA, 2,832 strikeouts. I mean, you say those numbers, that screams potential Hall of Famer. He's fallen short after his playing career, though. But pitched for the Tigers from 63 to 75, and then a couple years with the Mets and Padres to end his career. But was a 3-time All-Star. Of course, won the World Series in 68 and was the World Series MVP. I always thought it was Denny McClain until I read up about Mickey Lolich. Denny McClain, of course, was the MVP of the league in 68. but led the major leagues in wins and strikeouts in 1971. He got back to us. 1 out of 1 success, 7 days, $20 fee per signature. Happy to get that sent off. I have some other cards of Mr. Lolik that I need to send to him. Trying to only do one at a time, but we shall see. How about Raleigh, North Carolina? It's where we return. We have, well, I guess Billy Ray was from Charlotte. That is empty. We have, ooh, Bernie Carbo, 74 tops. Very cool. Look at that stash. Bernie Carbo, famously 8th inning pinch hit home run. Just able to get Carlton Fisk. That whole corner is screwed up, but that's okay. Then Carlton Fisk hit the walk-off home run, and the Red Sox still lost the series to the Reds. Anyways, 77 years old, played for the Reds, the Cardinals, the Red Sox, the Brewers, Cleveland, and the Pirates, believe it or not. He had a .264 career batting average with 96 home runs, 358 runs batted in. He got back to us. 1 out of 1 success, 7 days. Very cool. 2 to go, San Diego, California. San Diego. Ooh, some more vintage Pete Rker on a nice looking 63 tops. Man, that blue looks great with that blue ink. And then he did not sign the 71. Wonder if he moved to a 1 per or he missed it. That is okay. We'll put that to the side. But Pete Rker, happy to see he signed this 63. It looks nice. Maybe he doesn't like the Orioles. I don't know. But Mr. Pete Rker, he's 84 years old as well. Pitched for the Dodgers, the Senators, the Orioles, the Cardinals, the Phillies, all from 1962 to 1974. He won 80 games with a 3.19 ERA, 925 strikeouts. Was a 2-time All-Star in 1965 and 1966, and of course won 2 World Series in 1963 and 1970 with the Dodgers and the Orioles. He was a part of a very good Dodgers rotation there with Don Drysdale and Sandy Koufax. Mr. P. Rker got back to us. 1 out of 2 success, excuse me. 34 days. Very cool. Charleston, South Carolina is where we end it. Ooh, Stu Barber. Right over the face, Stu Barber. In the face. Jeez. Stu Barber. I got him maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and he had a much different signature. So that is unfortunate. Hopefully he's doing okay. Stu Barber is 85 years old. Was a was a 3rd round pick in the 1961 NFL draft and a 4th round pick in the 1961 AFL draft out of Penn State. Of course, he signed with the Bills and played with them from 61 to 69. He won 2 AFL championships with those Bills. Was a 5-time AFL All-Star. Going back to Penn State, he was an All-American in 1960. He got back to us. 1 out of 1 success, 28 days. And hopefully he's doing okay. But that is it for the week. 10 returns, 10 successes. Really like the Ron Hansens. I gotta check. I must be getting close if I didn't complete his player error run. But thank you for watching. Bye for now.